So a little while ago, Peter McKinnon uploaded a video saying rest in peace to the GorillaPod and hello to the SwitchPod. So the SwitchPod is an interesting piece of hardware that some would claim is going to completely replace the GorillaPod, and I wholeheartedly disagree. I'm not going to explain what the SwitchPod is, just take a look at this clip.
And here it is. It's great. Look at that.
Okay, so you can see it's a monopod device that turns into a tripod. Okay, so there's a couple problems with it right off the bat. It's not versatile at all, and it also is more expensive than the GorillaPod. Now, not to completely shit on it, it is a cool looking device, and it's something that I probably will try if I can ever get my hands on it for a decent price. So let me show you real quick my setup. Okay, so this is my current setup. I have the Joby Joby GorillaPod legs with an aftermarket ball head with a different aftermarket flash plate. Okay, so check this out. This flash plate here, which goes on the bottom of the camera, slides directly into this flash plate, like so. Now, you might think it's not secure, but it physically won't come out without you pressing this little red button. Once you press that button, you can bring it out. So there is no worry of you putting your camera on it and tilting it forward and having it fall through. So now this ball head here has a locking screw, but it also has a tensioner, which allows it to be a little bit more stiff when you don't want your camera to fall straight down, but you can also loosen that up so that way it's much more fluid if you wish. Now, by any means, I'm not saying that Joby creates, perfect systems. I have found their ball head to be quite unreliable. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna take my tripod, and I'm also gonna take this microphone. Now, this microphone, if I can hold it, is going to demonstrate or symbolize my camera. Now, this microphone does not stand as an accurate representation of the weight of my camera, so I made up this baggie full of metal parts, which roughly weighs the same as my lightest lens. That's not including the camera body. Ugh. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this baggie, which is about 2-3 pounds maybe, and I'm going to place it right on my microphone. Okay, so let's say you're out shooting, you're filming a vlog or filming whatever you're filming, and you've got your camera perched precariously on a cliff with the Joby standard tripod head, and you want to maybe change your perspective a little bit, so you twist the release knob. Oh. Now, we're lucky that my microphone foam is removable from my microphone, or I can guarantee you it would have toppled it right over. Alright, so check this out. I've got my GorillaPod set up here with the original head on it. Now, I'm going to take this 25-pound weight, and I'm going to balance it on the tripod head. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind that this GorillaPod here, it's rated for 11 pounds. So now that's been sitting there for 5 minutes now, and Peter McKinnon stated in his video that GorillaPods are unreliable and often fall over. Now, with 25 pounds sitting on an 11-pound rated object and performing admirably, you might have to beg the question is maybe it's the placement of the legs. I don't think it's GorillaPods that are not stable enough to handle it, I just think it's maybe Peter not taking the care to set it up in a way that it's going to be secure. By the way, any gym vloggers need a dumbbell holder? I think I found your solution. Now, Peter had also mentioned that when trying to put it in selfie mode with the GorillaPod, you gotta bend the legs all weird. But you can see here, my legs are completely straight. That's because I'm using the tilt function of the ball head when it's completely released. Now just notice that it's not falling forward and I'm not having to struggle with the legs. Now you can see here, I can easily go from my handheld directly down to a tripod without too much issue, although I'm a little cockeyed. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I absolutely love Peter McKinnon, and with him being a Canadian as well, I'd love for him to take my setup the way I currently have it set up and to do a review on that against the SwitchPod and against his original setup. If anybody knows how to get a hold of Peter McKinnon, let him know I'm looking for him. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please leave it a like. Wait, I'm not done yet. Okay, cut to this clip with Sarah. Oops. Okay, so quick question for you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think about Joby and their tripod combos?
I love them. I also have some concerns about them. I think some of their adapters and some things you add onto them, or for example like this one. This one's a pain in the ass. It's convenient, but it's a pain in the ass. Some of them are really tight, so moving them's annoying. the tightening,
Ball
the
head.
tension ball head on the top just like drops like the second you loosen it even a millimeter. But I love them, they're convenient, and you can wrap them around shit, which other tripods you can't.
So it's safe to say you love the legs but hate the actual ball head.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so the ball head will have like, you know, maybe a better tensioner.
It needs a better tensioner and needs a better mount.
Yeah, my setup is a setup that you can't buy. I custom made that for myself.
I know,
It
sad.
includes
I want
4 different parts from different things I bought off of Amazon. So you can almost buy it as a kit, but you'd have to buy each piece individual and then build it.
No, I want to take a photo. I didn't want to take a video. Nope, it's gone. Can't see it.